This is the farmhouse, where I shot the Farmhouse video series. In this book 11, I'm going to go over the updates that we've done over the last 12 years, one room a year, and some things worked out and some things didn't. So just like the horse and buggy and the rail fence, we updated a few things that just didn't work out. There was this chair at work that we used in our lab, and I sat on it for years. And when I was told that they were going to throw it away, it was too nice a chair to be tossed. So I was allowed to take it home. So when I put it together, because it was in pieces, it wasn't quite tall enough for my lab table. So what I ended up doing was I had to extend the center shaft. I got a chunk of steel and on a lathe got it turned to the dimensions of the existing shaft, which you see on the left. So what I did was I cut the shaft, and you can see that I've separated it. And the two black rings, those are the guide rings to make it slide easy. And then I V'd it so that I could get a good weld. And then to make the weld stronger, cut some holes in the end so that it could be pinned. So when that was all put together, it would remain straight. And then it was a simple matter to weld it and grind it down smooth and then fit it to the base. So with that extra height, that was going to give me enough to get the seat up so that I wasn't sitting at my bench with the bench at my chest level. And in this final image of it, you can see that I've got it tall enough now that I can sit at the bench comfortably. I sat on that swivel chair for hours and hours at work, and I liked it, and I just couldn't see it being tossed. With a little work, I was able to make it happen. The next update that we had in the lab, there was only two. When I first put the lab together, I got this old cabinet. I think it's a steel case cabinet. They had an auction to auction stuff off, so I bought that. And I put all my Ryorby stuff in it, as you can see on the middle shelf. Well, eventually I got so much Ryorby that it wouldn't fit anymore. And I was pawing over stuff to get what I needed. So there was a guy on the internet, specifically Etsy, that was advertising 3D printed tops of batteries so that when you mounted this top to the wall, you could mount all your Ryorby tools. You see here I bought quite a few and mounted all my tools above my workbench. And also, if you notice, there is a mount that holds 4 batteries, 2 of the 2 amp and 2 of the 4 amp. And that's enough batteries to get me along to any project that I choose to do. So those 2 updates were the only things that were done to the kerosene lab over the many years that I've had it.